有种上车种这个地方加上了we are fully we are to state represent 那个好 North Minneapolis วันนี้กูสาวนี่ฉันจะเอาชมนอนนี่ตัวหมู่บ้านบอกมาเราไปเดี๋ยวต้นชายตัวนอกกูเราชิตือวันหนอจื้อกูตอนเราเสิร์ฟต่อชมนอนเลยนั่นสิในห้องป้าตัวหมู่บ้านมาจะมั่วเราถูกเรียกเราตัวกูเขาหลุดเราตัวที่ใจได้เราตรงเชียร์ให้ตัวมั่วอ้อตัวมั่วแล้วกูเราไปวันที่เราเขา stay house cái là bây chỉ là cái đồ sấy trang cái là một ba cho bây chỉ tụi mong cho là họ luôn ở stay house cho sáng mua đồ xem tại ba thêm không thì hơn nữa hay ở bên luôn cho bên mảng mua đồ đó
nhớ cho ý chồng nhận gì cái tên ninh trà cũng như nhỏ đi nhỏ gì chờ đợi nó cũng như xem tại ba state representative elect don't nhớ cho xong chế đó chờ đợi cú trong xe thì cú hiện đó tôi representative lên câu thì họ thức thung sai máu của tôi mua yên luôn trong state representative to represent national đã chế được sinh hoạt trong xe thì bên mong một tàu đây bên nhau một sinh bên họ tốt trong cái sinh này sau đó dây đấu cho tận trong lời bên đứa cha tôi bên chỉ tu tiên sai máu một số cái tổ chức trong represent đã chế được sinh hoạt theo đó. Để chỉ nên tôi chỉ công ty có oi ba của Minnesota Asian Pacific Caucus, the Map Caucus oi ba oi số cái đã chế được oi có thơ donation là trang đi lúc xưa từ chỉ về lúc hoạt động nhiều khi donate link to do. Cú trong xe thì cú tàu lúc trong là sở kiến nó representative lại phụ lý chế xong lúc xong thì không đi hơn bé lúc có trong nhiều khi donate sẽ là lúc trong nó sẽ bé lúc xứ cho nên luôn chỉ bé yên xứ cho nên yên vì vấn đề sẽ là họ ba trăm cà bé bé tới sở tàu sở sản thiên nó thì cũng trong tàu đó nên sở là vấn đề chỉ ba trăm cà bé sở tàu sở sản thiên là thế ôi trời thì cô em luôn muốn đi nói xứ thì cô em cho representative lại có lý hơi hại với là luôn cho đi sẽ đây.
Ôi trời Sam, so Sam có hà luôn không? Tại cô hà luôn mình cả bên lù ha nhớ rằng Hyung Cha. Thank you all for being here today. We are so honored to be your newly elected House of Representative members. And we are really appreciative of the fact that we are two women. Sam and I are the two first Hmong women across the country elected to any state house seat. Thank you. And I want to also give props to our brothers here because Namdauja women are not asked to speak, they're not asked to share the mic, and that every time we come to the table, our brothers always give us the mic and say it is our turn. And so I want to encourage everyone that is here today, whether you are a young man or a young woman, or whether you have lived life, you're very seasoned the way I have been, in that this is our time. This is a great year for us because this is our time. That we have been here for 40 years, we have had enough experience, we've had enough of what life teaches us that says it is our time. And so I'm one of the oldest to stand up on stage here today, and I'm so proud of the fact that all my colleagues here had the courage to stand up long before I did, and that we want to be the example to show all of you that if you have the courage that there's no dream that you cannot achieve, and that we are so grateful to be here to represent all of you. We are a representative in 64A, so in St. Paul, the Shimataya represent Mela. We are all here, we are all available, and your voices can be heard through any one of us. So thank you so much for allowing us this time and allowing us the opportunity to serve all of you, and that we look forward to what the future can bring when all of us do come together, especially as 5 Hmong representatives, what we can do for not just St. Paul, not just the suburbs, but the whole state of Minnesota. Thank you.
Yes, I'd love to say a few words. What politician doesn't want to say a few words? But first, I want everyone to understand that this is kind of the Minnesota House of Representatives Day. Otherwise, we would have invited our good friend Senator Jim Abler in the back there up with us. So, thank you. This is my 20th Hmong New Year, and it gets bigger and bigger every year. But the big piece that is wonderful about bigger is that the representative of the Hmong community, from the Hmong community I should say, gets bigger and bigger. When I first came here, yes. When I first came to the Hmong New Year, there was no other Hmong elected. The second or the third year, it was Senator Hmoob. And now, I'm not going to try and say all their names because I'll forget somebody. But thank you for being part of this community. You have enriched this community. The elders that have been here and came here and led the community, the people who have spent their life and grown up here, and the young people who are now forcing the door open on politics. And I think that's wonderful. Now we actually have a Hmong caucus at the Capitol. And I think I'm going to join that particular caucus. So all of you have a wonderful, wonderful New Year. May the profits come to you for all of the labor that you have put into it every year, and continue so for years to come. Thank you again.
Giáo dục sông xã nó cũng dễ dàng sáng hơn chú đó cho nó cho bé ý chụp là chính cái trang từ to nó lúc cú sông xã người ta lúc đó cú tàu cho các to chỉ để số là to ok sông xã cho lúc sông xã có to nó tàu lúc cú yêu chỉ hạt tàu cho các to hạt hàng để cú to cú để số là lo eo lên bờ tát của tôi mong có lời vang ha sớm mai tờ vang ở tụi hà lời mê biết thế mê giờ nên bao đồ nó chi đủ sau sát đây như này hồ tô chỉ để bây giờ cho sợ lao giờ nên bao đồ nó